Hi everybody, welcome back to DayZ, and in this video we're going to try and tackle the tricky subject of M3S trucks with barrels and wooden chests. How you put them in, how do you take them out, and importantly how do you put them in and out when they've got stuff in them, especially the barrels, because it can be very tricky. Now the M3S truck is amazing, it has such a massive cargo capacity, but that cargo capacity is even bigger if you've got barrels in the back and wooden chests. Now this video, well, in this video I'm on my private PlayStation server, but the techniques apply just as much to Xbox as well. And you kind of start off always by kind of coming to this bit on the back of the truck. If you can stand here on the bottom right corner and then go into your inventory, and then what you want to do is, it's always a combination of using your shoulder buttons, you know, like the top right and left bumper buttons, and to go left and right between your inventory, what's in your hands, and then the truck. And then you've got your triggers, sort of right and left triggers to go up and down within the truck or your inventory. And then you've got your D-pad to go left and right, as you can see there, kind of within the inventory itself. It's always easier, I think, to close up some of the options in the inventory in the truck. So if you click in your right stick, you can close up the engine inventory, close up the car, close up materials, and I think the last one is the actual inventory of the stuff that's in the back of the truck. Now this is very, very hit and miss. Okay, so you'll often find you think you'll have done something and you won't have, but stick with it. So the first thing is, how do we get barrels out? So let's talk about barrels first. So what you do is, sometimes it works better coming from the bottom. So if we're in the truck inventory here, but if instead of going down to the barrel, I go up by pressing my left trigger and come at it from the bottom, like so. So what's happening there is the inventory is kind of glitching. So if you look in the top left hand corner, you see I'm on the blue barrel now. And if I go right, I'm actually on the green barrel. See, it's there in the middle. If I press right again, I'm now on the red and white barrel. Now I'm on the yellow barrel, and now I'm on the wooden containers. And then if I want to drop one of them, if you look in the bottom left hand corner, you can see I can just press and hold square to drop it. Now if you don't see those tool tips down in the bottom right corner, you're probably not close enough to the truck or in quite the right situation, quite right place, and sometimes people find it easy to actually crawl under the back of the truck. So if I press and hold square now, the barrel has now dropped out of the back of the truck, like so. Now you'll know with barrels, if you put stuff in them, you can't pick them up. So with it empty, I can pick it up, and I can carry it around. Let's just drop it again. In fact, let's get it really close to the back of the truck. There we go. If I open it up, then I put something in it. So let's put some nails in it. So to put something in it, I'm pressing and holding X on my PlayStation. That would be A on Xbox, and then I'm using my left shoulder button on my controller, my top left bumper, to press it once to go over to my inventory, again to go over to the vicinity inventory, and then I'm using my D-pad to go up to, see, it's the blue barrel there, and then if I come down, see where it says barrel is now highlighted. So if I now let go, that is now highlighted, and the nails are now in the barrel. So what I can do now, in fact, let's try and do it without closing the barrel. If I now use my D-pad to go up to the blue barrel and press and hold X on my PlayStation, that would be A on the Xbox, and then press down on my D-pad once, twice. See if we can. No, we can't. We've probably got to close it. Right, so let's close the barrel. Let's get close to the back of the truck, like so. And now what we hopefully will be able to do is press and hold X on my PlayStation or A on my Xbox, and go down with my right trigger. Right, so we should be over the barrels now. There we go. Now you see there, I'm over the left, I'm over the green barrel. And if I go left, I'm over the space. So even though we can't see it, if I now release my button, and then there we go, see the blue barrel is now in the back of the truck. And then if we use my triggers to scroll around in that random way, if you look at the bottom left bottom left hand corner of the screen, you can see barrel 1150. So that's the barrel with the nails in. So there you go. So you see how if you had a truck, you could put the barrel by the back of the truck, open the barrel, put the stuff in, close the barrel, and then you can put it into the back of the truck. So now let's do the same for a wooden chest. So again, let's kind of get here close to the back right hand side of the truck. In fact, let's walk away a little bit. Let's come back in again. So again, I use my shoulder buttons to go over to the vicinity inventory, which is on the left hand side, and I can use my triggers then to go up and down, and then we can close up anything we don't want to be looking at, and then we can use the triggers to get to the point where we are on the containers, or go up and down with our D-pad. There we go, so we're on it now, so now I can go left and right. As you can see, it kind of glitches out. So we're now over the red and white barrel, we're now over the yellow barrel, we're now over the first chest. So if I press and hold square on my PlayStation, that would be X on the Xbox, that's then going to drop it out of the back of the truck. So there it is. So there's our wooden crate. And sometimes with wooden crates, I find it easier sometimes just to get away from the vehicle. It's just a bit easier now. So we can now drop that, and we can now just put stuff in the crate. Like so. So a few things in the back in the crate. Let's pick it up. Dumpty 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 dum. Dump it right by the back of the vehicle, back of the truck. We stand by the back of the vehicle. Go into the inventory, and then what we want to do now is we want to press our top left bumper, top left shoulder button to get over to the vicinity. And then you say we're already on the crate. So we press and hold with X to grab it on the PlayStation, A on Xbox, and then we can use our triggers to go down. Now what we can do actually is when we're in this bit, might be a bit tricky. Let's see if we can. Right, we should be over the barrel now. Now see, we know where we are because see in the middle it comes up with barrel, so we know we're on the right section. So if we press right on our D-pad, we now get the green barrel. Right again, we now get the white and red barrel. Right again, now we're on the yellow barrel, and then now we're on the gap. So if we now release X or release A on Xbox, dunk, what we should find is if we go back up again, there we go. There is the we put the crate back in. And then if we go down, if we're lucky, we might be able to see. In fact, let's close up some of this stuff. Let's close that one. Let's close that one. Let's close that one. Let's close that one. There we go. There's the wooden crate. That's the one we put in with our gun cleaning kit. And our rifle, our ammo, and our heat pack. So, and you'll see underneath actually, if we go back to there, you'll see there's all the other stuff that I've got in as well. So you can greatly increase the carrying capacity of your M3S by using this technique, because it means you can have barrels full of stuff and wooden crates full of stuff. Yeah, I guess you probably get the carrying capacity up to like 1,000 units. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hopefully you found that video useful. Stick with the technique. It can be a bit tricky. Remember, sometimes vehicles and inventories do glitch out and it just doesn't work, so you need to log on and log off and sometimes restart the server. But normally logging on and logging off sorts things out. But if you found that useful, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And of course, I'll see you again soon.